Hey everybody, what is going on? This is Eric from Ruth and Eric, and in today's video I'm just shooting it out, no script, no anything. This is just a special thing. I guess you've heard about it, because if you haven't, then I don't know where have you been in the past few days, but this crazy chat, this crazy new AI called GPT is insane. Now the entire internet is talking about it. It keeps crashing all the time now because it's they're experiencing huge growth. They got more than 100 signups in less than a week, and this AI tool is insane. It's pretty much the Google killer, the way I see it. It's going to make a lot of jobs out there obsolete. The way he can communicate with you, it's insane. And pretty much what it is, it's a bot that will take anything you write down to him and will give you an answer, and it can go crazy. You can do insane things with it, and it's a conversational bot, so if you keep the conversation going, it's going to answer you and it's going to refer to previous messages. Now, you probably already know that. I hope you already know that, but in this video I want to take it one step further, and I want to show you how powerful it can be and how you can use it to generate extra revenue. So if you've been watching my previous videos, you've probably seen a few of them talking about how to find high quality domains and how to sell domains and a bunch of other stuff that you can do. So this one is related in a way to that. And you know, if you build a domain and then you want to sell it, that's a good thing, but it can take a few years, and then you need to pay, you know, renewals every year, which is like $9 a year or something like that. And you know, eventually you're going to sell it for a certain amount. Okay, so we had a few domains that we bought, and we thought, you know what, maybe let's just improve them. Let's get some traffic, organic traffic into them. Let's make something out of them and then increase their value, get some traffic, get some links. And once you have these links, let's, once you have this traffic, maybe use some ads. It can generate some revenue for you. And then eventually once you sell it, it's either going to become an asset, or once you sell it, you're going to make more revenue because the website is going to be worth more than just the domain. Okay, so I just want to show you something that I've done, but you can really take it to the next level. So if you remember, when the last time that in my videos I showed how to find different types of domains, and I want to show you what's happening right now in my GoDaddy account. Let's head over there. The internet here is not the best, but if we go to my products, we have a bunch of different domains in here. Most of them are shitty, but some of them are worth gold. And by the way, since the last time, we already sold $3,000 domain. We sold another $800 domain. So it's actually a nice thing. So there is one particular domain that I was just thinking of, because we got an offer for like $300 and we decided not to sell it because it's not a good enough offer in my mind. So it's calorie deficit calculator. Now the thing is, right now, this is very nice. If I take it to Ahrefs, let's go to Ahrefs. If I take it to Ahrefs and let's analyze this keyword, I want to just show you what you can do with it. So we have an exact match for calorie deficit calculator. This keyword have 120,000 searches per month, and we have the exact match domain. Now, it's pretty useless, because if you go to this domain right now, it's just gonna go, I don't know, here, which is not super helpful. Instead of that, what you can do is use ChatGPT to kind of optimize this page. So let me show you what I've been trying to play with, and I think you can try a lot of different things. I just actually, before I made this video, I bought a few extra domains around calculator, quotes, lists, and stuff like that you can use, because I think GPT is going to be a game changer. So if I go back to GPT, ChatGPT, let's just ask it like, hey, what is a calorie deficit and how can you calculate it, including a formula. Sorry for my English. Oh, wait, let's refresh it. Let's copy that. Let's try and refresh. Yeah, as you can see, these guys are very, very busy because they got super big, super fast. So it might not work in this live demo, but I want to show you kind of the general idea. And as you can see, the bot already starting answering my questions live as we speak. I'm not even reading whatever he says, but it's probably pretty accurate. So I'm not gonna, oh, here's the formula I was asking for. So this is the first step. We already have this nice formula and how to get it down. The next step would be, let's say that I want to build a software that gets data from the user, like age, weight, etc., and calculate the calorie deficit for him. What would the code of that software be like? All right, let's ask him that and see if we can get it even one step further. So this is where it gets even more insane. As you can see, it's starting typing in the code. It's even putting comments on the code. Again, not a developer, but I know this code looks pretty clean. Even I know. So let's just give it a second and see how further we can take it. Now, guys, I'm just saying it might crash because it's crashing a lot in the past few days, but I'm doing a live demo here. There is no script to what I'm doing. I'm just thinking of how far you can take this thing. And we really wanted back in the day to really optimize all these domains and build some tools around them so that we can promote them and make them worth something, but we didn't want to waste any development hours on doing these things. You know, this thing requires a lot of research before you even know how to, you know, calculate calorie deficit. You really need to learn a lot of things before you can do that. Okay, and look at this thing. Okay, it's crashed. So if I run it again, by the way, if I'm gonna try and just click on again, it might actually bring a whole other example. Okay, but it's going to do the exact same thing. The solution is going to be as good. And not only that, you can ask it to write it in a specific code, like in Python. You can ask him to write it in Node or whatever. Yeah, I can see that he's trying a different solution in this case. Now, the even more crazy part is when I asked him to, when he wrote it in Python, I then re-asked it to write the front end for it, and it started doing that as well. Now let's just wait a second. I didn't expect it to crash. Let's see. I think they maxed out the amount of lines it can write at the moment before it crashes because they have too many requests. Let's just wait a second. It's gonna crash. I can already see it crashing. It's so good. Okay, it crashed. Let's try this. Maybe if we'll just try the code only, then it will work. Maybe if it's just the code. Last chance. If it doesn't work this time, then you know, we'll let it go. Ali or one of the editors, whenever you edit this, maybe just skip all the crashes and, you know, or run it full speed. I don't know. It's just a waste of time of the viewers. Please don't crash this time. So either way, guys, even if it will crash, they're still fixing a lot of growth issues. So I'm guessing that's why the cap is there. I don't think it's going to keep crashing forever. They're probably just going to scale it up, and then it's going to work. either way, so once I do have this code, let's say that I have both the backend and then I'm also asking the front end. I'm not going to show this in this video, but it worked. I already did it yesterday. Once it finished the backend, I asked him also to write the front end, and then I also asked him to design it in a certain way. These are all things you can do. Once you have it, you can use, I don't know, just put it on the website, either through a server, or just use some sort of a no-code tool to load the code or whatever. Very simple stuff. Now, once you have this tool and you have the exact match domain, the last thing you'll need, there are two more things you're gonna need to do in order to actually get this project, this small project work. Okay, and this is, again, you can really take it to the next level. So we went through the code, we have the website. Now let's talk about the content, and then let's talk about the links. So if I'm talking about the content, let's head over here to SEO Surfer. I'm not sure if we've made a video about this tool, but it's a game changer when it comes to SEO. So it's a tool that's going to allow you to put in your, let's see, I have 10 more minutes. Okay, so it's a tool that will allow you to put in certain keywords you're ranking for an article, and you can put in your article, and it's going to give you a score from 1 to 100 on what you should include in order to make it better. And this tool is insane. Like, if you're going to use this tool, you will get better results with SEO. Once we started using it, we've seen insane results, but we can review it in another video. Now, I already made this type of thing. Okay, pretty much what this tool does, it's going through Google, analyzes the first page, and based on the recurring keywords that you see here, it's going to tell you how many you need to sprinkle in to rank for a lot of long tail keywords. You can also look at headings and other stuff like creatives and stuff. I'm just doing the basic thing here. Okay, so let's say that again, in this case, I'm targeting the calorie deficit calculator keyword. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ask the ChatGPT after I finish the website. Okay, I have the calculator itself, I have the domain, it's all set up. The next step that I wanted to see if I can tell him, listen, can you please create a 2,500 word article targeting the word calorie deficit calculator. It should be SEO optimized and should include the following. And then what I did is just took the words from here and told him exactly how many times I wanted to be in the article. Okay, and I just started. Didn't do the entire list. I'm pretty lazy. And then I'm just going to copy this and put it into ChatGPT. And this guy here, this bot, I wouldn't even call it a bot anymore. This AI is just going to do it for you. So he's going to give me the outline for the article, which is definitely not good enough. So, hey, can you please show me write the actual. Oh, wait, it's already doing that. So it's going to crash again because I can see that it has some sort of a timeout that currently it can't go through. But yeah, it might not be 205,000 words. And in that case, I'm just going to ask him to elaborate more on each point. And for each point, I'm going to ask him to add some data or ideally use some analytics or anything that might be more enticing to customers. And yeah, here's the crash. And you can also ask him to write in a certain way. Like I can ask him to insert some jokes or be witty or come up with different things that's going to make it more, engaging. And then the more engaging, the better. And what I've done is I used it and I got it back into SEO Surfer, and the result was insane. I got a very high score. I got a score of like 96 out of 100, which is very, very, very hard to do for a human, and it's very good. So once you have the content and you have the software, the next step would be just to build links. Now, how would you build links? There are so many ways, but a secret way, and I've done it a few times today, is with a tool called Haro. We have a whole other video talking about Haro and how you can use it, but let me just go to I'll show you a few that I ran today. So Haro, let me type it in, stands for Help a Reporter Out, and that's going to allow you to sign up and get, HARO stands for Help a Reporter Out. It's going to send you 3 emails a day with a bunch of topics and a bunch of publishers. You see like Yahoo, Inkfile, Hacker Noon, a lot of other stuff, like a lot of very well-known publishers that are looking for sources about different topics, okay? And it can be something that is related to your niche or not. So you're gonna get 3 emails like that. Let's say that in this case, how to manage multiple cases. Now this website, basically, they're going to ask for your answer about a certain topic. And if you're going to provide the answer and they're going to use it in the article, they're going to give you a link back. Okay, so in this case, for example, how to manage multiple businesses. Okay, so I just took this query right here, okay, and I asked him to answer that. But you can also tell the bot, the chat, who it is. So I said, you are a multi-business owner, you have multiple businesses, you're very successful. Here's the question, please answer it as if you are the successful business owner. And it did a great job. So if I'll show you the sent message, I'm not sure if it's this one. Wait, let me get back to this one. Multiple businesses. This one, this is the email. Look at the answer it got me. Okay. This is the answer it got me. I inserted the link in there to make it possible. I also added this link at the beginning to let them know that I somehow worked really hard for it. And this is the answer I sent. Now, if they use any of this in the article, they're going to link back to my website, which is insane. So if you use the same type of workaround to the calorie deficit calculator, we pretty much have a bot here that built for us an entire website and software, okay, front end and back end. Wrote a content that's gonna be great to rank on Google and help us generate links to this page. You got everything you need to get 120,000 searches per month keyword ranked #1 on Google. Okay, you just need to repeat that process. And once you have that, that's like the value you're gonna have on that domain is insane. You can use it for so many tools, so many calculators or I don't know, converters, or just think on whatever you want. That's very powerful, guys. So that's pretty much it for this video. Just a few thoughts I have about this bot. Again, it's far from being perfect yet, and there is a lot of things that still needs to be improved, and it's still crashing a lot, but still, I do think that this is a game changer. You can use it in so many ways in your company, and I do suggest have a look at it, see what it can do. I already have like tons of ideas, and me and Ruth this week we've had a call pretty much with every department in the business and asked them to have a look at it, play with it a little bit, and see what it can do for them in their department, in the business, because this is really good, really good. I suggest you have a look at it. If you liked it, please make sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe, comment if you have any questions. Love you guys. Bye.